Hello there. A change of year is certainly bringing a change of weather type. In fact, we'll notice the difference over the next couple of days. Wind direction coming from the Arctic. We'll have cold days and frosty nights. And yes, there will be some snow showers, even at lower levels. So it's behind this cold front that's currently sinking its way steadily south. The wind's very much a feature, gale force gusts to the north, and that's driving in that colder air. But it will take its time in arriving across England and Wales on New Year's Day. So a band of cloud, a few isolated showers, sunny spells tucking in behind, strong winds, and already a frequent rash of snow showers developing in Scotland. Here we'll see highs of 3 to 5 degrees, but elsewhere not quite in that cold air yet. We're looking at around 6 to 8 Celsius. But as the temperatures fall away, as darkness falls, we could see a combination of rain, snow and ice across Northern Ireland, stretching down through Wales, southwest England and into the West Midlands for the beginning of Friday. So Friday we'll see those snow showers easing away, sunny spells following on behind, but again, further snow showers at lower levels. We'll start to see accumulations now developing across Scotland. It will be a cold day on Friday, 2 to 4 degrees quite widely across the country. That's going to lead into a very frosty, cold start for the weekend, and that wintry theme is set to continue. Take care.
Did it feel that The X-Files somehow restricted your career as an actor?
It certainly did when I was filming. You know, we had such short hiatuses, and I had a small child by the time we were in our second season even. And so, you know, doing anything at all during that period of time was madness. And yet I was approached by Terence Davies to do The House of Mirth, and the opportunity was so great that I said yes to that. I knew that I wanted my career to have that scope, and I knew that it was important to show myself and other people that I could do something other than Scully.
Watch on iPlayer. The audience is the unique ingredient of Question Time.
We're both teachers.
We love a debate, don't we?
Yeah.
You go to different parts of the country.
I literally live about 3 minutes down the road.
I play for the local brass band.
It's a great formula. There's nothing else like it.
It's still nice to be able to say something that's really important to me.
It gives me the chance to actually take politicians to account.
Bringing power to the people. Question Time. Watch on BBC iPlayer.
What is Newscast?
There's a simple answer. It's about the news and it's a podcast.
It's not too noisy and shouty, and it's fair and it's open-minded.
The news is so bonkers. None of us have ever known anything like it.
Looking for the truth. It's not about opinion.
It's like a brainstorm between us all and our colleagues, isn't it?
You don't have to take yourself seriously when you're talking about serious subjects.
There may not be a script, but there are facts. This is going to make me sound like such a dweeb, because actually it's quite fun.
More fun than go to the pub.
Depends who it's with. For what you need to know, when you need to know it, listen to Newscast every day on BBC Sounds.
Live from Washington, this is BBC News. Kicking off 2026 with a bang, London roars into the new year with a dazzling display of lights and fireworks as they lit up the skyline over the River Thames. Ukraine's President Zelensky says only 10% of a peace deal with Russia remains to be agreed, but that Kyiv is not prepared to sign a weak agreement. More artists cancelled Kennedy Center shows after it was renamed after Donald Trump. We will be speaking to one of those bands. Hello and welcome, and thanks for joining us here on BBC News. I'm Arunodaya Mukherjee, and a very happy new year to you. If it's past midnight where you are, we've been getting a glimpse of people around the world celebrating New Year's Eve. New Zealand was among the first countries to ring in the new year. Auckland celebrated with laser lights and a firework display over the city's Sky Tower and Harbour Bridge. Shortly after, Sydney welcomed 2026 with a display over the harbour. It featured 40,000 pyrotechnic effects stretching 7 kilometres across buildings and barges, which included the iconic Harbour Bridge and Opera House. And these are pictures from Dubai at the light show and fireworks at the Burj Khalifa skyscraper. Dubai's display is one of the most watched in the world. And behind the scenes, almost 10 months of preparation went into orchestrating that display. Beyond fireworks, the Burj Khalifa show featured an impressive water spectacle with around 22,000 gallons of water choreographed alongside dazzling lights, sound and pyrotechnic effects with over 6,600 lights. Then we had Paris ringing in the new year with dazzling fireworks again and light displays at the Arc de Triomphe, accompanied by massive crowds who had gathered. There was music and champagne toasts, of course. And lastly, this past hour, we've seen that happening in the London skyline, welcoming the new year with fireworks on the banks of the River Thames and Hogmanay celebrations in Edinburgh. Now we're waiting for New Year celebrations, of course, at midnight here in New York, as just about 4 hours left here on the East Coast for the clock to strike midnight. That's Times Square, the iconic location in New York, where people have gathered there in the bitter cold to wait for the ball to drop. Times Square, of course, remains iconic and synonymous with New Year celebrations. So waiting and watching for that, of course. All right, now it's already 2026 in Ukraine, where there were no fireworks for a fourth year in a row, prohibited nationwide amidst Russia's invasion. Difference from what we saw in the skylines around the world. Instead, Kyiv welcomed the new year with that familiar sound of air raid sirens. These pictures from hours ago in Independence Square. Earlier in the day, people in Kyiv did, though, find ways to celebrate, from strolls in the snow to sledding with dogs in sweaters. But as those air sirens show, the holidays come yet again under that shadow of war and the threat of a fifth year of fighting. Some more optimistic than others going into the new year.
On the eve of the holidays, we want to believe in something good. So we have to look for meaning. We have relatives who defend us, so we are waiting for them at home and want them to come back to us.
My dad defends me, so I believe in peace that everyone will return home.
I will raise a glass to victory. I believe that we will stand firm in this war, but the price will be very, very high.
We must be realistic. Of course, everyone wants to believe in peace, but I don't know how wise it is to believe. We must do something to achieve this. And this applies to everyone. We must go and fight.
Meanwhile, President Volodymyr Zelensky delivered a New Year's address in which he appeared to wish death upon President Putin, saying, "May he perish." He also shared his thoughts on the peace plan.